Okay, Shalom. It's your brother Zachariah with another video. Okay, let me first, foremost, let me begin. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakah Kadash, double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS. All right, and salutations and peace and much blessings to the hopeful, elect, sincere laborers of the children of Israel, people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent. And his read here, he's correct. This Mexican man warned this Issacharite. He's an Issacharite. But let's just stick with what it says here. This Mexican man warns Americans are so broke and working in a system that will never benefit them. Says people in Mexico at least own their houses, cars, aren't in debt. Is he right? Of course he's right. Of course there's truth to this. Okay, and there's truth to this. And the funny thing is, this migration problem, these people that's moving to from Mexico to America, they're in America. It's a much larger economy than Mexico, much larger. You probably have a much larger population, period. And I can easily look that information up, but Mexico isn't a high developing nation like Babylon is, or was. This place is no longer developing. This place is in a state of decline. We're at the end of this place, and the people don't even know it, which it's like he's saying, but he's saying it differently, because the people don't know this place is on its way out, just like the people don't know accustomed to having these debts and constant, they're accustomed and comfortable living paycheck to paycheck, and this goes into that. Like it says, many Americans have been ditching California to New York for Texas and Florida to save money, but even there, they're struggling with housing and cost of living prices. Angel De La Rosa, who goes by many Popics on TikTok, recently went viral for his video about how Americans are losing money no matter where they live in the country. All right, and you have jackasses literally coming up against that fact when he's just stating facts, and people would defend their oppressive life. And you can see that. You could probably end up seeing that when you go to the comment board. I'm gonna go to the comments in a minute. De La Rosa, who lives in Mexico but appears to also hold U.S. citizenship, argues that people make less money in his home country but also spend less than Americans. Americans are so broke they don't even realize it, because again, it's a debt-based society, period. The people rely on that debt to continue on survival. That's their logic. That's the logic, and that's the logic they apply. That's part of, and like it's going to maintain itself forever. That they're going to be able to maintain themselves through debt. This is a foolish thing. I highly recommend you. If you have debt, just pay them off and stop accumulating them. But then again, this is the end of this place anyway. So I highly recommend the heathen Esau and the heathen gang. Hey, you better max some cards out, because this is the last chance you're gonna get to use them. For real. Yeah. But there's also information out that depending on your debts and you reneging on them debts, they're gonna start arresting people. That's Esau's gonna eventually come down to. So don't accumulate debt, brother. You know, it's not worth it. So it says, though inflation has cooled, Americans are still seriously shelling out for housing, food, and gas. But according to De La Rosa, life doesn't have to feel so tough, right? And again, a lot of Mexicans are leaving Mexico and moving here. Why? Because they're not content anyway. They're looking for that American dream, which in reality is an American nightmare. You know, they come here and find out, oh, it's not really all out like, you know, it's all not all out like they make it seem to be, you know. So examining this here, and this is, I have it pulled up already. Habakkuk 2, but this, I'm just going to examine this here. This is the credit card debt. The Personal Finance Company published a report Thursday showing that credit card debt has hit 1.3 trillion, which is higher than it's ever been, up 6% from a year ago, and it comes out to be an average of $10,848 per American household. Okay, so let's do this here. There's another one. There's other debts. Student loan debt. Student loan debt in the United States total 1.727 trillion. And a lot of them with those degrees and with their underpaying degree jobbed up, they stay in debt for years, man. After graduating, even after having a decent job, they stay in debt for possibly years, 20, 30 years. You know, adding on the interest, whatever interest rates they have on their student loan. Debts, man. Let's do another one. Which a lot of us are guilty of that. You know, I don't have one, but my wife does. Car note. Which Jake's, man, their car notes aren't at a low interest rates of 1, 2, 3% like Esau gets, unless you're lucky. No, but debt, man. Debt's debt. Auto loan debt is the second largest category behind mortgages. Overall, Americans owe 1.6 trillion in auto loan debt. I didn't think, because dude said at least we own our homes, our cars. What did he say? At least we own our houses, cars, and cars. So, and mortgage debt. Let me look at mortgage. You know this is skyrocketed. Debt tight. Total Q4 to 2023 unless otherwise specified. Total mortgage debt 12.252 trillion. trillion. 12 trillion. So you're trying to tell me Habakkuk is this? Like I have this here, and this is what these jackasses be saying, that um, the Bible is imaginary. It's a fiction. It's made up stories. Like the look of fiction is literal literature in the form of prose that describes imaginary events and people. Something that is invented and untrue. And this is what these niggas be saying, man. These niggas right along with their daddy Esau, that this Bible is made up. It's fiction. We're in here, the scripture is straight up describing this place, man. Habakkuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come and will not tarry. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud devil, a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. That's the waters that the Revelation speak of. You know, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay. And you go into this thick clay to tell you debt. Okay. Weight of pledges, heavy debts. Heavy debts. Look at this, and something pledged collectively. Pawned goods. Pawned goods. And let me do that. Pawn shops. Nationwide, there are approximately 11,000 pawn stores, most of which are family-owned small businesses. Woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. Though I say, when you pawn these goods, man, they grossly underprice them when they buy them, which they have to make money. But that's the society, man, that breeds that breeds what's the word, poverty. Just place profits off of poverty, man. I tell you, there's a capitalist society. You know, unrighteous decrees and something else. Just examining that a little bit. So dude's correct, man. But that's pretty much why. Where's the point at? I'm trying to get to the point where it is. Um, it says it in there somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. But the thing is, why they're leaving Mexico and coming here, because they're not content with what they have. The scriptures cover that. Being content. What's the point when, this whole system is literally on its way out, collapsing? And let me do this here. Let me see if I can collect one of these out. Got too many of them open. And I'm going to close here. Being content. Let's see, 1 Timothy 6:8. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain that we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. So, to be possessed of unfailing strength, to be strong, to be suffice, to be enough, to defend, ward off, to be satisfied, to be content. Shalom.